Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. On the next episode of Get the Drift, it will be time to drive all night. Drive all night. In our more appropriate songs playlist, we will feature songs about hot rods and fast cars. In our musicians corner, we will discuss how far to drive for that gig. Our boss lady will be Sarah Spencer. Drive all night.
It's time to get the drift.
So you'll get the drift, you'll get that too. So you'll feel that lift, you'll get that soon.
Yeah, baby. Woo. Greetings, speed lovers. My name is Torque Driftwood, and I am your guest host for Get the Drift. I'm all about the drift. Grab your bag of donuts. Prepare to qualify. Get in the pole position. We're gonna bump and run these chomps. Now, let's get into our more appropriate songs for our current situation. More appropriate songs for our current situation. All songs about fast cars and hot rods and race car driving, baby. What do you say when you got no words? Feel a song that's never been heard. Sing it. How do you know if you did it all? Answer. What do you do when you've done it all? Ball. Cannonball, 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 cannonball. Cannonball, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Be anything you want to be. It's not what you got, it's how you use it. You be you and I'll be me, it's just a matter of style. You can fake it mile after mile, feeling free if you got the soul. Move them out, let them roll from sea to shining sea. Cannonball, 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 cannonball. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, oh, watch your bandit run. Cannonball, keep your foot out on the pedal. Well, never mind them brakes and let it all hang out, cause we got a run to make. Well, they're thirsty in Atlanta and there's beer in Texarkana. We'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Yeah. Cannonball, cannonball. Here we go. All songs about racing and cars and driving. Well, the midnight headlights blind you on a rainy night. Steeper grade up ahead, slow me down and making no time. But I got to keep rolling. Oh, those are windshield wipers slapping out the tempo, keeping perfect rhythm to the song on the radio. But I got to keep it rolling. Driving my life away, looking for a better way. Whoa, me. Ooh, I'm driving my life away, looking for a sunny day for me. When I get high on speed, top of fuel, funny cause a drug for me. My heart, a kickstart my heart. I always got the cops coming after me. Custom built bike doing 103. My heart, a kickstart my heart. Whoa, are you ready, girls? Whoa, are you ready now? Whoa, yeah. Kickstart my heart, cause you never start. Whoa, yeah, baby. Whoa, yeah. Kickstart my heart, cause it never stops. Whoa, yeah, baby. Gotta slow it down after that one. Right. Hey, everybody. Torque Driftlock here. Guest hosting today. Now let's drive. Who's gonna tell you when it's too late? Who's gonna tell you things aren't so great? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Oh, night. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Tonight. Come on, your car, never let it inside. Leaving your life in the dark. But sooner or later, the gentle persuader is gonna catch up with your heart. Make you a dreamer, believer in love. Ride when the man's doing all that he's planned. It thinks that he's got what it needs. Life will deliver a shock that will shiver him, driving him down to his knees. Make him start living again. Let your mind that tricks you into leaving every time. Love will turn you around, turn you around. Well, let your heart that talks you in to stay where you are. Love will turn you around, turn you around. Love will turn you around, turn you around. riding in the back, oozing down the streets, peeling to the girls, peeling out of sight, spending all my money on a Saturday night. Honey, I just wonder what you're doing in the back of my pink Cadillac. Or is it your pink Cadillac? It depends on your point of view. City traffic's moving way too slow. Drop the pedal and go, go, go. We're going running on the freeway of a love in a pink Cadillac. We're going running on the freeway of a love winds against our back. We're going running on the freeway of a love in a pink Cadillac. We're going running on the freeway of a love winds against our back. Or would you rather ride in a little red Corvette? Baby, you're much too fast. Yes, you are. Little red Corvette. Oh, I got it this time. You need a love that's gonna last. Little red Corvette. And that was more appropriate songs for our current situation. Gonna make you wait, current situation. Yeah, that was so much fun. I loved that. I am your guest host, Torque Driftwood, and I love fast cars and fast. I just love speed, y'all. I just love it. Ooh, that's so pretty right there. Oh, look at that shiny, 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 shiny. I wonder what this thing does. I wonder what this. What do y'all think? Should I? What do you think? What do you think? Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what happens.
Michael, you are no longer Torque.
Oh.
You are no longer Torque Driftlock. You
I just
are
met the
one
dude.
step closer to getting the drift.
Can I keep the look?
There's decaf in the pantry.
Oh.
Have a great rest of your day.
All right, folks. Torque Driftwood, what a blast. What a blast. All right, so let's get into our more appropriate song. Am I too loud? Probably. All right, so Peter Breloff, you just got in there, my friend. You just got into pole position. Racing in the Street by The Boss. Love Will Turn You Around, I did a little bit earlier. That was Kenny Rogers and co-written by Schuler, Malloy, and Even Stevens. The name is actually Even Stevens, y'all. It's for real. Cannonball, Cannonball, Cannonball by Ray Stevens. Did y'all know that was by Ray Stevens? Huh? How about that? Eastbound and Down. That was by Jerry Reed. The late, great Jerry Reed and Dick Feller. All right, Pink Cadillac. That was performed by Natalie Cole. And, of course, written by Bruce Springsteen, The Boss. The Boss is all over the cars. Bruce Springsteen loves some cars. How about that? All right. Freeway of Love, that was by Aretha Franklin, and it was written by Jerry Cohen and Narada Walden. All right. Ooh, let's get into the actual list that I sent out earlier in the week and see what people said. Paula Brinkley, how are you doing out there, Paula? Hope you're doing well. Fast Cars by Rascal Flatts. Rachel West Goolsby, Mustang Sally. You better cool that red hot Mustang down. In honor of our former teacher, Mr. Troublefield. Rachel, that was a great entry. You better cool that red hot Mustang down. Mustang Sally also, folks, for those of you who have played gigs, Mike, you know, the from yesteryear, that's like the song, that's like the Freebird or the wagon wheel of a certain generation. So anyway, Keith Thickholtz, it's 4:30 and I'm shifting gears. That was Golden Earring. You didn't put the entry of the artist in, but I'm going to let you by because you send in some cool, really cool stuff. Y'all, send in your artist name. but I do know these folks. That's Golden Earring. I know it is. That was Twilight Zone. Anyway, Driving Along by Harry Nilsson. Brian Tony, thank you for that entry. Sarah Smith Pitts put in Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. Almost did that song. It's just so dang serious. Ovid Wade, Little Deuce Coupe by the Beach Boys. Jeffrey Rodan, Driver's Seat by, who was that? Sniffing the Tears? Okay, all right. I'll have to look up that one. Chris Scroggins put Witchin' Camaro, but it ain't witchin'. It rhymes with witchin'. This is a family show, y'all, by the Dead Milkmen. Thank you, Chris. Mark Sloop, Quality of Armor, Guided by Voices. Guided by Voices, y'all. It's all about Guided by Voices. They have a song for everything. Blythe Hatcher Johnson, Cars by Gary Newman. Here in my car. Why didn't I do that one? Just didn't have time, Blythe, but you rock. Anyway, John. Oh, Kevin, my brother Kevin. Faster Pussycat by the Cramps. Yep. John May, Drive by the Cars. We got you, John. We got you. Angela Furlani, Crash by Gwen Stefani. Such a fun song. I completely agree, Angela. All right, Angie, good job. Chet Nichols, Racing in the Streets by Bruce Springsteen. Y'all, Bruce Springsteen. How about that? How many songs about cars did he write? My Brother Van Daughtry, Can't Drive 55 by Sammy Hagar. Rest in Heaven, Eddie Van Halen. Man, I almost did Panama, but it just didn't fit into the mixed. Plus, it's kind of hard, y'all. Y'all ever try to learn an Eddie Van Halen song? Good luck with that. All right. I Can't Drive 55, and also Little Red Corvette by Prince. Got you, my brother. Alyssa Gale, Race Car Yayas by Cake. Cake has a few, all right. Going the Distance, yes. That's another one. Cake had a few car songs. How about that? It's so much fun. Hot Roddin'. Speaking of Hot Roddin', My Cousin Al Tennant, Hot Rod Lincoln by Commander Cody. That's who that's by. A lot of people put in Hot Rod Lincoln, but they didn't put the artist name. I'm getting bitter in my old age, folks. Put in your artist name. Don't leave it up to me to guess. I've got a lot going on, y'all. Doesn't everybody? Anyway, enough of my silliness. Leanne Mills Hester, Driving My Life Away, Eddie Rabbit. I got you, Leanne. I got you. All right. Ed Owens, I Can't Drive 55, Sammy Hagar. Something I think about for my 55th birthday. Oh, how about that? Yeah, Ed. Happy birthday. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Rebecca Reel, Running Down a Dream, Tom Petty. How about that? That's another good one. Albert McDonald, entrance song, Black Angels. Tristan L.C. Tristan Costin, yeah. Rascal Flatts, Life is a Highway. I'm almost done, folks. All right. Firebirds by Clutch. Yeah, Clutch. That gets double points. Let's talk about double points. Double points is when an artist and a song has to do with the theme that we were talking about on the show. So Drive by the Cars from John May, you get double points because Drive by the Cars. All right, John Massengill, you get double points because Clutch sang the song Firebirds. All right, so double points. We like that. Hashtag winning. I like that, John. Very good, very good. Melinda Boyd, Maybelline, Why Can't You Be True by Chuck Berry. Ah, yeah. Gary Daughtry put Hot Rod Lincoln by, who was that by? Commander Cody. All right, and we've also got Stacy Bell. Y'all, you put in a lot of entries. I'm just going to put in, let's see, what's one that we haven't done? Oh, yeah, Grease Lightning. Go, Grease Lightning. Gary Daughtry put in My Little Deuce Coupe. Kevin Jones put Wheels of Fire, Burning Bright by Man of War. Yeah, I like it. Melinda Boyd said, good one. Wendy Giddens, Beep Beep, The Little Nash Rambler by the Playmates. Love it, Wendy. Good job. All right, LaWanda Cooper, Little Deuce Coupe. Beach Boys, Joy Langdon, Truckin', Grateful Dead. And that was the end of More Appropriate Songs for Our Current Situation. Gonna make you wait, current situation. And now, let's get back into Boss Ladies, Boss Ladies, Boss Ladies. All right, on Boss Ladies today, we are featuring Sarah Spencer. Sarah is a singer-songwriter and an author. She does an organization called Song Fancy, and Sarah's out of Nashville. She does these what are called song prompts. So if you're a songwriter like myself, or at least I think I am, in my mind I am. I think I'm going to be someday. I'm going to grow up and be one of those. So Sarah puts song prompts a couple of times a year. She does these 5 and 5 songwriting challenges. So if y'all want to challenge yourselves, if you're able to do it, put a little bit of time aside and write some songs, like no matter what, she puts in prompts. So it'll be like a theme or sets of words that you have to put in the lyrics or a chord progression. So I did a few songs last week was it last week? Yeah, it was, for the song prompt. So anyway, y'all check out Sarah Spencer. She's got a book and several other things that to deal with song prompts. So that was Boss Ladies, Boss Ladies, Boss Ladies. Now let's get into Black Business Matters. This week we have Lauren Rose Illustrations. This is Lauren Falls. Thank you so much, Lauren, for all your support. So Lauren specializes in realized portraits with fantastical motifs and elements. She seeks to create abstract emotion as visualized experiences for viewers. Using brand color schemes, items are for viewing and purchasing on her Etsy page. You can follow her on Facebook and Instagram at Lauren Rose Illustrations. And that was Black Business Matters for this week. Now let's get into our game show. This is Race, Chase, Fast, First, Then Last. All right. Race, Chase, Fast, First, Then Last. What's all that about? So in our game show this week, this requires knowledge of movies and music. So what you have to do is you have to match the movie pair or the theme song that appears in chronological order, and the chronological order is the correct answer. So the first and the last. Let me explain. Let me give an example. So if you remember the movie Duel, I believe it was from the early 70s. And then we had Fast and the Furious. That was from like early 2000s. So that would be a correct answer. That would be a correct answer. So Duel and Fast and the Furious, right? So the first one has to be the older movie first, which came first. And then the second one has to be a younger movie, or the one that came last, okay? The one that was, first then last. I think y'all get it. I hope you get it. If not, oh well, sorry, folks. I'll try and explain better. All right, so here are your options. One of these, A, B, C, or D, is the correct answer. The first person to get the correct answer gets a prize. Option A, Smokey and the Bandit, Easy Rider. Okay. Option B, Six Pack, Cannonball Run. Option C, Talladega Nights and Drive. Option D, Days of Thunder and The Car. All right, so don't cheat and Google these. That's so boring. Unless you are a cheater. Just kidding. Don't be a cheater. All right, in Musician's Corner, how far should I drive for that gig? Well, let's factor in gas cost, wear and tear, compensation. Can I get a connection gig, like, another gig? Can I make it worth my while? Ultimately, it's how bad you want this gig. I have the whole purpose of this show, this episode. I was driving one night from a gig I was driving back from Washington, D.C., and I was driving through Richmond. It was like Saturday night, like 1 a.m, and I just felt it. That's kind of what I'm going to tell y'all about, an original song that I'm going to do if I could just stop yapping. But anyway, that was where this whole concept came from. So sometimes it's worth driving a really long distance if you're able to, but just, factor in all of the considerations before you do it. Because if you drive really far, don't do like me. One time I drove all the way to Nashville for a gig, and it was really not, it's a risk, right? So the gig it just kind of stunk, I'll be honest. Not that Nashville gigs stink. I've had some really awesome gigs in Nashville. So anyway, let's get into our buzzword of the week. Buzzword for the week. Words we overspeak. Buzzword of the week. right, our buzzword of the week is curated. Buzzword. Everyone is not only a critic these days, but they're an expert organizer of all the things that humanity should really pay attention to. This really gets under my skin, folks. I think curators and curations might get on your nerves a little bit too, if you can relate. So, if you are a curator curating curations for the curious stop it. You should really stop it. You know better, stop it. Why can't you just stop it? You should really stop it. Let's get into our birthdays. I knew I would hit that chord. Have a happy birthday. I've come here to say we are here to celebrate your day at last. Have a happy birthday. Let's raise up a glass. May the winds of change blow all your cares away. Woo-hoo. I think I mixed up some of those lyrics, but you get the point. All right. Have a happy birthday. Kit Carlson, John Mays, David Warren, Durwood Askew. Durwood, what's going on, my friend? D. Ramel Smith, T.J. Crowley, Jerry Johnson, Jameson Williams, Catherine Goldman, Dave Comer, Matthew Creech, Nancy Bell Sullivan, Josh Adams, and Lisa Giddens Whitfield. Now, before we go, I've got just enough time for my original song called Drive All Night. Got a white and black checkered flag tightly wrapped like a top here on my dashboard. I wanna wag it like a dog's tail at your door. If you would drape it by your side, I'd give my life to you completely. We'll get to sleep when we're dead, so let's go. Drive all night. All right, yes. Drive all night. If you wanna take the wheel, drive all night. I wanna lay that soft cushion back, give a slack, get relaxed before we start up. We got that sinking feeling, that's why we need to go. You know these tassel earrings pull my heartstrings up and down discreetly. I'm getting ready in my head, so let's go. Drive all night, yeah. Drive all night, I'm alright. Drive all night if you wanna take the wheel. Drive all night, yeah. Here we go. Drive all night, and that was it. Thanks, everybody. Let's go. Great seeing everybody. Have a great obey the speed limits.